What is going on, guys? Gorilla Ray here. Today I'm bringing you a video going over one of my favorite submachine guns in Battlefield Hardline, the MPX. Now, the MPX in Battlefield Hardline, I consider to be one of the best submachine guns in the game, and overall, on the cop side, I feel like it is towards the top of the ladder. Obviously, the K10 is really, we can say it's overpowered right now, but I feel that the MPX, even though the K10 is very good, and most people use the K10, I feel like the MPX is a little more versatile, and you can use it in a lot more scenarios than just close range. So it's almost like a mix between an assault rifle and a submachine gun to me when it comes to this weapon. So we're going to take a look at my favorite stats and my favorite setup for this weapon. I'm going to be going over some stats in a little bit, but for now let's take a look at my main setup. So if we take a look here, you can see that my attachments, if you guys have seen my recent videos going over weapons, you know that my favorite optic is the Cobra RDS, so obviously I have that on this weapon. Takes a very minimal amount on your screen, as you can see for looking down it a little bit here. Very minimum take up when it comes to that. Also, it's got a pretty cool reticle. When it comes to the accessory, I always use the stock on this weapon. I mean, I haven't really messed with any of these other stuff. You can throw a laser sight on there if you really want to be able to hip fire in close range, which sometimes it's pretty cool to have, but I like the stock because it really increases your control as well. And overall, if you have that off, it's going to be decreasing your control even more. So I like the stock in general. It basically minimizes the recoil as much as it can. If we take a look at the muzzle is the heavy barrel. I always use heavy barrel on this weapon. So you can see I haven't really even messed around with a lot of these other stuff. You can use the compensator if you really want. That is going to increase the control, but as you can see, my control is already maxed out. So I feel that this, having this equipped and lowering the accuracy isn't really worth it. So having the heavy barrel is going to allow you to stay on targets a little further ranges, and it's just overall going to increase your main, I guess, accuracy in general. Obviously, I have my main, I guess, metallic, the silver plated right now. I'm hoping to get it to gold, but obviously, as you can see, I only got about 374 kills with it. But I still feel like I can give you guys a pretty good overview and review. So I'm going to switch it over and show you guys some gameplay with this weapon and go over the statistics and tell you why I think it is one of the best submachine guns in Battlefield Hardline. Alrighty, so to go over the statistics for the MPX, I'm going to be kind of comparing it to the other cop-specific weapon, the K10. So both the K10 and the MPX are on the cop side, and I feel that they're the best submachine guns. But I'm going to go over why I believe the MPX is a little more versatile than the K10 and is overall a better weapon in general. You're going to be able to kill in any scenario very easily with the MPX, and I feel that it kind of has I guess, an advantage over the K10 when it comes to shooting at further ranges. So obviously, if you guys know anything about the K10, you're going to know that it's got an insane rate of fire, but it doesn't do a lot of damage at further ranges. So it's very good for close quarters, don't get me wrong. But when I'm going over the MPX, I'm going to be showing you guys why I believe it's a little more versatile, like I was saying, and go over why I feel that it's the best submachine gun for the cop side. So the start damage for the K10 and the MPX is 34. The end damage for the MPX is 15 meters instead of 12 for the K10. So right away, you're going to be doing a little more damage at further ranges. Also, the damage drop start for the MPX is 15 meters compared to 10 of the K10. So again, a little bit of an advantage for distance when it comes to the MPX. The rate of fire for the K10 is 1200 rounds per minute, which is just insane compared to 800 of the MPX. I feel like 800 is still pretty average when it comes to the submachine guns, and it can definitely hold its own in close quarters, but the 1200 rounds per minute of the K10 is just insane. So in close quarters, K10 is probably going to outgun the MPX. It's going to kill a lot faster. But like I was saying, the MPX in most scenarios can definitely hold its own in close quarters. The magazine size is 31, which is pretty average. It's got 5 more bullets than the K10, which it has 26. The muzzle velocity for the MPX is at the top of a lot of the submachine guns at 460, so you're going to be able to kill quickly with this weapon in a lot of scenarios. The K10 has 310 meters, and the MPX has 460 meters. So 460 meters per second is pretty dang good for a submachine gun, and I feel that it's actually very helpful when you're trying to shoot enemies at further ranges. You don't have to lead as much. The reload speed for this weapon, we'll just go over that as well. The reload speed for the MPX is pretty average as well. When there's bullets left in the magazine, it's 2.1 seconds, and when the magazine is empty, it's 2.8. All around, very average for the submachine guns, but the K10 has an advantage over the MPX when it comes to reload speed. With bullets left, the K10 is 1.5 seconds, which is very, very fast. And with empty, it's 2.23. So again, the K10, very, very good in close quarters. You're going to be able to keep firing as quick as you can. But one thing that I really noticed when using these weapons, and what I really think gave me a better advantage when it came to the MPX, was I feel like I wasn't running out of bullets as much while using the MPX. I feel that because you have a slower rate of fire and a higher magazine size, you're able to really, I guess, use your ammo efficiently. And I felt like when I was using the K10, I mean, I stay alive pretty long. I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but when I play, I stay alive for quite a while. So when I'm using the K10 and I'm running around, I run out of ammo really quickly. I felt like the MPX, I'm able to really conserve my ammo a lot easier, but I was able to still kill very easily. So I feel like overall the MPX compared to the K10 is more versatile when it comes to close quarters, and that's all you're going to be focusing on. Like say you're just doing like team deathmatch on let's say Hollywood Heights, then you're probably going to want to go with the K10 because you're running around that building and you're going to be able to mow people down like no other with the K10. When it comes to overall versatility and just an overall better weapon, I feel like the MPX kind of has an advantage over the K10. You're able to really hold your own in close quarters, but you also have an advantage when it comes to shooting at ranges. And that's why I really feel like I like the MPX more, and I use it more than the K10 for that matter. So hopefully you guys gained some information from this video. If you guys did, make sure to give a thumbs up and also subscribe for more videos like this in the future. If you guys have not checked out my recent weapon reviews, then I'll probably leave an annotation on the screen or a link in the description. So thanks again for checking this video out, and I will talk to you all later.